Have you ever wondered why Japanese skincare often looks so calm, simple, and consistent, while so many people keep damaging their skin with harsh scrubs, endless products, and quick fixes? The secret is not perfect genetics, an expensive cream, or a complicated 10-step routine. It is a collection of gentle habits that protect the skin barrier, reduce unnecessary irritation, keep the face clean without stripping it, and prevent small breakouts from turning into stubborn dark marks. Most pimples do not become worse because the skin is dirty. They often become worse because people touch them, squeeze them, overload them with products, or expose irritated skin to sunlight without protection. Today you will discover 7 Japanese-inspired skincare habits that can help your skin look calmer, clearer, and more even over time. Stay until the final habit because it explains why your pillow, hair, and nighttime environment may be affecting your face more than your skincare products. Habit 1. Wash your face like the Japanese. Gentle skin ages better than scrub skin. The first Japanese skincare habit may surprise you because it goes against what many people have been taught for years. When a pimple appears or dark spots begin to show, most people immediately think, my face isn't clean enough, so they wash it again. They scrub harder, they buy stronger cleansers, they use rough brushes, exfoliating gloves, and products that promise to remove every drop of oil from the skin. For a few minutes, the face feels incredibly clean, but beneath that feeling, something important may be happening. The skin's natural protective barrier can become damaged. Japanese skincare follows a very different philosophy. Instead of attacking the skin, it focuses on protecting it. The goal is not to make your face feel dry or tight after washing. The goal is to remove dirt, sweat, sunscreen, makeup, and excess oil while leaving the skin calm, balanced, and comfortable. Think about a beautiful silk fabric. You would never scrub it with a hard brush every single day because eventually the fibers would weaken. Your skin deserves the same gentle treatment. Many Japanese skincare routines begin with lukewarm water instead of hot water. Extremely hot water may strip away natural oils that help keep the skin healthy. After that comes a mild, low irritation cleanser that cleans without leaving the face feeling squeaky or painfully dry. Then comes one of the biggest differences. There is no aggressive rubbing. The cleanser is gently massaged across the skin using soft fingertips. Around the forehead, nose, chin, and hairline, where oil naturally collects, people take a little more time, but never with force. Once cleansing is complete, the face is rinsed thoroughly and dried by gently pressing a clean towel against the skin. No rough wiping. No dragging the towel across the face. No unnecessary friction. This simple habit may sound too easy to matter, but repeated every morning and every evening, it can make a remarkable difference in how your skin feels. Another common mistake many people make is washing their face too often. Some believe that washing 4 or 5 times a day will prevent pimples. In reality, excessive washing may leave the skin irritated, dry, and uncomfortable. Some people's skin responds by producing even more oil, creating a cycle that becomes difficult to control. Japanese skincare often values balance over extremes. For many people, cleansing in the morning and before bed is enough, although individual needs vary depending on skin type, exercise, makeup, sunscreen use, climate, and advice from a skincare professional. If you wear sunscreen or makeup, removing it gently before sleeping is especially important. Your skin repairs itself while you rest. Leaving the entire day's buildup on your face overnight can make it harder for the skin to remain calm. Another beautiful lesson from Japanese skincare is patience. Many people expect their cleanser to erase pimples within a few days, but cleansers are not miracle treatments. Their job is to create a clean, healthy foundation so the rest of your skincare routine can work more effectively. Clear skin is rarely created by one powerful product. It is usually built through hundreds of gentle routines repeated consistently. The Japanese understand something many people forget. Healthy skin does not need punishment, it needs protection. So tonight when you wash your face, slow down. Lower the water temperature. Use gentle movements. Treat your skin with the same care you would give something precious. Because the clearer skin you want tomorrow often begins with the way you cleanse your face today. Habit 2, protect your skin from the sun every single day, not just on sunny days. If there is one skincare habit that Japanese people rarely overlook, it is protecting their skin from the sun. Many people spend hundreds of dollars trying to remove dark spots after they appear, yet they ignore the very thing that can make those spots stay longer or become more noticeable. The sun. A pimple may heal within days or weeks, but the mark it leaves behind can remain for months if the skin is repeatedly exposed to ultraviolet rays without protection. This is one reason Japanese skincare places such a strong emphasis on prevention rather than correction. Instead of asking, how do I remove this dark spot later, the mindset becomes, how do I protect my skin today so that mark never becomes worse? That small shift changes everything. In Japan, sun protection is not considered something reserved for beach vacations or hot summer afternoons. It is treated as part of everyday life. Whether someone is walking to work, shopping, commuting on a train, or spending time outdoors for only a few minutes, protecting the skin is often viewed as a daily habit rather than an occasional task. This is why many Japanese skincare routines end every morning with sunscreen. Not because the sun is always strong, but because consistency is stronger than intensity. Many people believe they do not need sunscreen when the sky is cloudy. Others think staying indoors all day makes it unnecessary. However, daylight exposure can still occur while driving, walking near windows, commuting, or spending time outside for short periods. Making sunscreen a regular part of your morning routine means you do not have to guess whether today is a sunny enough day. Another mistake people often make is applying only a tiny amount. A thin layer may not provide the level of protection the product is designed to offer. Apply sunscreen evenly across the face, ears, neck, and any exposed skin, allowing it to become the final step of your morning skincare routine before makeup, if you wear it. If you spend extended time outdoors, sweat heavily, or wipe your face during the day, reapplying sunscreen according to the product's directions becomes just as important as the first application. Japanese skincare also reminds us that sun protection is more than sunscreen alone. A hat, sunglasses, seeking shade, or avoiding prolonged exposure during the strongest sunlight can all help reduce unnecessary stress on the skin. These are simple habits, but when repeated every day, they quietly protect your skin without demanding much effort. Perhaps the biggest misunderstanding in skincare is believing that brightening creams alone can erase dark spots. Imagine trying to paint over a wall while someone continues spilling water on it every day. No matter how carefully you work, the damage continues. The same can happen with your skin. You may use serums and creams every night, but without protecting your skin during the day, progress can be slower. Japanese skincare teaches that prevention is often more powerful than repair. Healthy, even-looking skin is rarely the result of one miracle product. It is the result of small protective habits repeated every single morning. So before you think about the next expensive serum or trendy treatment, ask yourself one simple question. Did you protect your skin today? Because the journey to fewer dark spots often begins long before the spots have a chance to deepen. Habit 3, stop touching your face. Your hands may be feeding the breakouts. One of the simplest Japanese skincare habits costs nothing, takes no extra time, and yet many people completely ignore it. They stop touching their face. It sounds almost too simple to matter, but think about how many times your hands touch your phone, keyboard, door handles, shopping carts, money, steering wheel, and countless other surfaces throughout the day. Without realizing it, those same hands then rest on your chin, cheeks, forehead, or around the mouth. Sometimes it's while you're working, sometimes while watching television, sometimes while you're simply thinking. For many people, touching the face becomes an unconscious habit. Japanese skincare places great importance on minimizing unnecessary irritation. The skin is treated with respect, not constantly disturbed throughout the day. Every time you rub, scratch, or press your fingers against your skin, you can transfer oil, sweat, dirt, and bacteria, while also creating friction that may irritate already sensitive areas. This becomes even more harmful when a pimple appears. Many people cannot resist looking closely in the mirror. They squeeze it, scratch it, or pick at it repeatedly, believing they are helping it heal faster. In reality, they are often making the inflammation worse. A small pimple that might have healed quietly can become larger, redder, and more painful. Even after it disappears, it may leave behind a stubborn dark spot that remains for weeks or even months. Japanese beauty philosophy teaches patience instead of force. The skin has an incredible ability to repair itself when it is given time and proper care. Every time you squeeze a blemish before it is ready, you interrupt that natural healing process and increase the chance of scarring or post-inflammatory dark marks. Another overlooked source of irritation is your smartphone. Your phone touches your hands all day and then presses directly against your cheek during calls. Dust, oil, makeup residue, and bacteria can collect on the screen over time. Cleaning your phone regularly is a small habit that many people never think about, yet it can help reduce unnecessary contact between your skin and a dirty surface. The same is true for your fingernails. Long or dirty nails can carry more dirt and bacteria, especially if you have a habit of absent-mindedly scratching your face. Keeping your nails clean and trimmed makes it easier to avoid accidental damage to the skin. If you often rest your face in your hands while studying or working, challenge yourself to notice the habit. Every time your hand starts moving toward your face, gently move it away. At first, you may be surprised by how often you do it without thinking. Over time, this small change becomes automatic. Many Japanese habits are powerful not because they are dramatic, but because they are practiced consistently every single day. Clear skin is often protected by the habits you don't notice as much as by the products you do. So before buying another expensive serum or spot treatment, ask yourself one simple question. How many times did I touch my face today? Sometimes preventing the next pimple is less about adding another product and more about breaking one small habit that has been working against your skin all along. Habit 4. Feed your skin from within. Japanese beauty begins at the dining table. Many people spend years searching for the perfect cream, serum, or face wash while forgetting that the skin is also built from the inside. Japanese skincare has never been only about what you apply to your face. It is also about how you care for your body every single day. Healthy-looking skin needs the right building blocks, and those building blocks come from the foods you eat, the water you drink, and the daily choices you make long before you stand in front of a mirror. One reason Japanese beauty has gained worldwide attention is that it is closely connected with a balanced lifestyle rather than depending entirely on cosmetics. Traditional Japanese meals often include vegetables, fish, soy-based foods, rice, seaweed, fermented foods, and green tea. Instead of relying on oversized portions or heavily processed snacks, the focus is usually on variety, moderation, and fresh ingredients. This doesn't mean you need to completely change your culture or copy every Japanese meal. The real lesson is balance. When your body receives enough vitamins, minerals, healthy fats, protein, and fiber, your skin has a better environment to maintain its natural barrier and support normal repair processes. Hydration is equally important. Many people wait until they feel thirsty before drinking water, but by then the body may already be signaling that it needs more fluids. Drinking enough water throughout the day supports your overall health and helps your skin maintain a healthier appearance. While water alone will not magically erase pimples or dark spots, staying properly hydrated is an important part of caring for your body. Another habit worth paying attention to is sugar and highly processed foods. Enjoying sweets occasionally is perfectly normal, but constantly replacing balanced meals with sugary drinks, candies, pastries, or heavily processed snacks may not support your overall health. Some people also notice that certain foods seem to affect their skin differently. Instead of following extreme internet trends, pay attention to how your own body responds and speak with a healthcare professional if you have concerns. Japanese culture also encourages eating slowly. Rather than rushing through meals in a few minutes, many people take time to chew carefully and enjoy their food. Eating more slowly can help you recognize when you're comfortably full instead of overeating, while also making meals a calmer and more enjoyable part of the day. Green tea is another habit often associated with Japanese wellness. Many people enjoy it as a refreshing daily drink without large amounts of added sugar. While no single beverage can cure acne or remove dark spots, choosing unsweetened drinks more often than sugary beverages can support healthier daily habits. The biggest lesson is this: your skincare routine should not begin when you open a bottle of cleanser. It begins with the choices you make at breakfast, lunch, dinner, and every snack in between. The skin reflects how consistently you care for your entire body, not just your face. Beautiful skin is rarely created by one miracle product. It is often the result of hundreds of healthy decisions repeated every day. So the next time you think about buying another expensive skincare product, pause for a moment and ask yourself something even more important. Have I been feeding my skin as well as I've been trying to treat it? Because lasting beauty doesn't only come from what you put on your skin. It also comes from what you choose to put into your body. Habit 5. Keep your pillow, towels, and hair clean. Your skin touches them every single day. You could be using the world's most expensive skincare products, following every step of a perfect morning routine, and never forgetting your sunscreen. But every night, for 7 or 8 hours, your face rests against something that many people completely overlook: your pillow. Japanese skincare is built around one simple belief: your environment matters just as much as your skincare routine. Many people spend hundreds of dollars searching for a miracle serum while sleeping on the same pillowcase for weeks. During that time, pillowcases naturally collect facial oil, sweat, dead skin cells, saliva, dust, hair products, and tiny particles from the environment. Night after night, your freshly washed face comes into contact with that same surface again. The result is not always immediate, but over time, these small habits can work against the effort you put into caring for your skin. That is why cleanliness in everyday surroundings is an important part of Japanese beauty culture. It is not about being obsessed with perfection. It is about removing unnecessary sources of irritation before they become problems. A simple habit is changing your pillowcase regularly. If you naturally have oily skin, sweat while sleeping, or use styling products in your hair, you may find it helpful to change pillowcases more frequently. Fresh bedding not only feels better, but also creates a cleaner surface for your skin every night. The same idea applies to your face towel. Many people use one towel for their entire body and then use it on their face. Others leave damp towels hanging in the bathroom for several days before washing them again. Over time, towels can collect moisture, oils, and bacteria. Japanese skincare encourages using a clean towel for your face and gently patting the skin dry instead of rubbing it aggressively. That small difference reduces unnecessary friction, especially if your skin is already irritated by active breakouts. Hair is another hidden cause that many people ignore. Throughout the day, your hair collects dust, pollution, sweat, natural oils, and styling products. If your hair constantly falls across your forehead or cheeks, those substances remain in contact with your skin for hours. This is one reason many Japanese women tie their hair back while sleeping or during skincare routines. It allows freshly cleansed skin to remain clean instead of immediately touching oily strands of hair. If you regularly use hair wax, oils, sprays, or styling creams, make sure they stay on your hair, not your face. Even your phone deserves attention. Think about how many places your phone travels every single day. Your desk, your pocket, your hands, restaurant tables, gym equipment, shopping carts. Then, during a phone call, it presses directly against your cheek. Cleaning your phone screen regularly is a surprisingly simple habit that many dermatologists also recommend because it reduces one more source of unnecessary dirt and oil against the skin. Your bedroom itself also plays a role. Japanese homes are known for being clean, organized, and well ventilated. Dust is not allowed to build up for long periods because a cleaner environment supports both comfort and overall well-being. Open your windows when possible to allow fresh air inside. Wash your bed sheets regularly. Vacuum or clean areas where dust collects. Keep stuffed toys, blankets, and decorative cushions clean if they regularly come into contact with your face. These are not glamorous skincare secrets. You won't see them advertised in expensive commercials, yet they quietly influence your skin every single day. One of the biggest differences between short-term beauty trends and long-term Japanese skincare philosophy is where the attention is placed. Instead of asking only, "What product should I buy next?" Japanese thinking often asks a different question. What in my daily environment could be making my skin work harder than it needs to? That single question changes the way you see skincare. Suddenly, beauty is no longer limited to bottles sitting on your bathroom shelf. It includes your bedroom, your pillow, your towel, your hair, your phone, your sleeping habits, even the cleanliness of the room where your skin spends nearly 1/3 of its life. When all of these small habits work together, your skincare products finally have the opportunity to do what they were designed to do. Remember, beautiful skin is not only created during the 5 minutes you spend in front of a mirror each morning. It is influenced by the other 23 hours of your day. Sometimes clearer skin doesn't begin with buying something new. Sometimes it begins with washing something you already own. That is the quiet wisdom behind Japanese skincare. Small daily habits, repeated consistently, creating results that no single product can achieve on its own. Habit 6. Sleep the Japanese way. Your skin repairs itself while you rest. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that skincare only happens when they are standing in front of a mirror. They carefully wash their face. They apply expensive serums. They moisturize. Then they stay awake until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, scrolling through their phone, sleeping only a few hours before rushing into another stressful day. The next morning, they look in the mirror and wonder why their skin still appears tired, dull, oily, or irritated. Japanese skincare teaches an important lesson that many people overlook. Beautiful skin is not created only by what you apply before bed. It is also created by what your body is able to do while you sleep. Your skin is a living organ that is constantly renewing itself. Throughout the day, it is exposed to sunlight, pollution, sweat, dust, changing temperatures, and countless environmental stresses. Nighttime is when the body shifts its focus toward recovery and repair. This is why sleep is often called one of the most natural beauty treatments available. No cream can completely replace what healthy, consistent sleep provides. One reason Japanese culture places such importance on routine is because the body loves consistency. Going to bed at a similar time each night helps create a healthier rhythm. Instead of confusing your body with constantly changing sleep schedules, a regular bedtime allows your internal clock to work more efficiently. When your routine becomes stable, everything else often becomes easier. You wake up with more energy. You have more time for your morning skincare routine. You are less likely to skip breakfast. You make calmer decisions throughout the day. Healthy skin is often the result of healthy routines rather than isolated beauty tricks. Another habit common in Japan is creating a peaceful evening environment. Many people do not jump directly from hours of intense work or endless phone scrolling into bed. They allow themselves time to slow down. Some enjoy a warm bath. Others read quietly. Some drink unsweetened tea. Others simply spend a few peaceful minutes away from digital distractions. These habits are not performed because they are fashionable. They are performed because reducing stress before sleep helps the entire body relax. Modern life constantly exposes us to bright screens, phones, tablets, computers, televisions. Many people continue looking at these screens until the exact moment they try to fall asleep. Japanese wellness philosophy encourages creating a calmer transition into the night. Even putting your phone away a little earlier, dimming the lights, or spending a few quiet minutes without social media can help create a more peaceful bedtime routine. Your bedroom also deserves attention. Japanese homes are often designed to feel calm, uncluttered, and relaxing. A clean bedroom is not only pleasant to look at, it also creates an environment where the mind can settle more easily. Fresh air, clean bedding, comfortable room temperature, and a tidy sleeping space all contribute to a better night's rest. Remember, your bedroom is where your skin spends nearly 1/3 of every day. Treat it as part of your skincare routine. Another important habit is removing every trace of makeup and sunscreen before sleeping. No matter how tired you feel, never allow the day's dirt, oil, sunscreen, and cosmetics to remain on your face overnight. Giving your skin a clean surface before bed allows it to spend the night focusing on recovery rather than sitting beneath layers of buildup. At the same time, avoid overwhelming your skin with too many nighttime products. Many people believe that applying 6 or 7 powerful treatments every evening will produce faster results. Sometimes the opposite happens. The skin becomes irritated, sensitive, and confused by constant exposure to strong active ingredients. Japanese skincare is famous for respecting the skin barrier. Instead of attacking the skin every night, it encourages gentle cleansing, appropriate hydration, and thoughtful treatment rather than unnecessary excess. There is another factor people rarely connect with their skin: stress. Think about what happens during stressful periods. You sleep less, You touch your face more often. You forget to drink enough water. You eat in a hurry. You skip your skincare routine. You become impatient with every small breakout. Stress affects habits, and habits affect skin. This is why Japanese wellness emphasizes balance rather than perfection. Taking a short evening walk, stretching gently, reading a book, practicing mindfulness, or simply sitting quietly for a few minutes can help create a healthier end to the day. The goal is not to eliminate stress completely. The goal is to stop carrying the entire day into your bed, because your body cannot fully rest while your mind is still running. Many people search for a miracle night cream, but perhaps the greatest overnight treatment has been available all along: a peaceful night's sleep. Imagine two people using exactly the same skincare products. One sleeps 5 hours every night, constantly changes bedtime, stays on the phone until early morning, and lives in constant exhaustion. The other follows a calm evening routine, keeps a consistent bedtime, sleeps well, and wakes feeling refreshed. After several months, their skin may not look the same, not because they bought different products, but because one person allowed their body the time it needed to recover. That is the quiet wisdom behind Japanese skincare. It does not chase overnight miracles. It builds beautiful skin through hundreds of peaceful nights. So tonight, before you think about buying another expensive serum, ask yourself one simple question. Have I given my skin the one thing no bottle can ever provide? A calm mind, a clean face, and a full night of restful sleep. Sometimes the most powerful beauty treatment begins not with another product, but with turning off the lights, putting away your phone, closing your eyes, and allowing your skin to do what it has been designed to do all along: heal itself while you sleep. Habit 7. Follow a simple routine long enough to let your skin heal. Do not change everything every week. The final Japanese skincare habit may be the most difficult one to follow, not because it requires more effort, but because it requires patience. Most people do not fail at skincare because they are doing too little. They fail because they keep changing everything before their skin has enough time to respond. A new pimple appears, so they buy a stronger cleanser. A dark spot remains, so they add a brightening serum. Their face becomes dry, so they apply a heavy cream. Then they see another video recommending an exfoliating toner, a clay mask, a peeling solution, a retinoid, a spot treatment, and 3 different serums. Within a few days, the bathroom shelf is full, but the skin is confused, irritated, and increasingly difficult to understand. Japanese skincare is often admired for its elegance, but its true strength is not the number of products used. Its strength is the discipline to keep the routine gentle, organized, and consistent. Instead of forcing the skin to change overnight, the Japanese approach respects the natural pace of renewal. That mindset is especially important when dealing with pimples and dark spots. A breakout may appear quickly, but it does not always disappear quickly. The inflammation needs time to settle. The skin barrier needs time to recover. The mark left behind may need weeks or months to gradually fade. Trying to rush this process with too many strong products can make the problem worse. Imagine planting a seed and digging it out of the soil every morning to see whether it has started growing. The seed does not fail because it lacks potential. It fails because it is never left undisturbed long enough to develop. Your skincare routine can work the same way. Every time you change products impulsively, increase the strength too quickly, or combine several active ingredients without understanding them, you interrupt the process and make it harder to identify what your skin actually needs. A simple routine gives you clarity. You know what you are using. You know how often you are using it, And if irritation appears, you have a better chance of identifying the cause. The foundation does not need to be complicated. Begin with a gentle cleanser suited to your skin. Follow with a moisturizer that helps your face feel comfortable rather than heavy or greasy. Use sunscreen every morning. Then, only when that foundation feels stable, consider introducing one treatment for your main concern. Not 5 treatments, not every trending product, one carefully chosen step. For active pimples, that might be an acne treatment recommended for your skin type. For uneven tone, it might be a gentle brightening ingredient. For frequent irritation, the best choice may be repairing the skin barrier before trying to fade anything. The correct treatment depends on the individual, but the habit remains the same. Introduce it slowly. Observe the skin. Allow enough time before making another change. Many people believe that using a product more frequently will make it work faster. They start every new treatment at full strength, morning and night, every day, sometimes combined with exfoliating cleansers, strong masks, and scrubs. Then the face begins to burn, peel, sting, or develop tiny irritated bumps. Instead of recognizing the warning signs, they assume their skin is purging and continue. But discomfort is not always proof that a product is working. Sometimes it is simply proof that the skin is being overwhelmed. Japanese skincare philosophy values harmony. A product should become part of your routine without turning the entire routine into a battle. If something causes significant burning, swelling, persistent redness, or worsening irritation, forcing yourself to continue is not discipline. It is ignoring what your skin is telling you. Another common mistake is believing that every skincare trend must become part of your personal routine. Someone online may have oily skin. Another person may have dry skin. Someone may be dealing with hormonal acne. Another may simply have occasional clogged pores. The product that transformed one person's skin may be completely unsuitable for someone else. Japanese beauty culture often celebrates personalized care. The skin is observed closely. Changes are made carefully. The routine is built around what the individual skin can tolerate rather than what is currently popular. This is where patience becomes a form of intelligence. You stop asking, what is the newest product? You begin asking, what has my skin been trying to tell me? Does your face feel tight after cleansing? Does it become oily only after using harsh products? Do certain ingredients repeatedly cause redness? Do pimples appear more often after you experiment with multiple treatments? Do dark spots become more visible because you forget sunscreen while focusing entirely on nighttime products? These observations are more valuable than following every trend. A calm routine allows you to notice patterns. A chaotic routine hides them. The same principle applies to exfoliation. Many people believe that dead skin must be removed aggressively to reveal a clear, glowing face underneath. They scrub every day. They use exfoliating acids too frequently. They apply masks whenever the skin feels rough. For a short time, the face may feel smoother, but repeated overuse can weaken the protective barrier, increase sensitivity, and make breakouts look angrier. Japanese skincare does not treat the skin like a surface that must constantly be polished. It treats it like a living barrier that deserves protection. Exfoliation can have a place in a routine, but more is not always better. The goal is not to remove as much skin as possible. The goal is to support a healthy renewal process without creating unnecessary damage. Dark spots also require realistic expectations. A mark that developed after inflammation may not disappear within a week. The skin has its own timetable. Sun exposure, skin tone, depth of inflammation, age, hormones, and individual healing speed can all influence how long the mark remains. This is why consistency matters more than desperation. You may not notice a dramatic difference after 5 days, but after several weeks of gentle cleansing, daily sun protection, appropriate treatment, better sleep, and reduced picking, the skin may begin to look calmer. That progress is often so gradual that people miss it. They stare at their face every morning from a few inches away and believe nothing is changing. Try another approach. Take a clear photo in the same lighting once every few weeks instead of judging the skin several times every day. You may notice that the redness has reduced. Some marks are lighter. Breakouts are healing faster. The texture is calmer. Progress is easier to see when you stop demanding proof every morning. Japanese skincare also teaches that maintenance is part of success. Many people follow a routine only while their skin is struggling. The moment the breakouts improve, they stop everything. They forget sunscreen. They begin sleeping in makeup again. They stop washing pillowcases. They return to touching and squeezing their face. Then the problem slowly returns and they believe the routine stopped working. But healthy habits are not temporary punishment used only during a crisis. They are a lifestyle. You do not brush your teeth only when they begin hurting. You do not clean your home only when it becomes impossible to walk through. In the same way, skincare works best when it becomes a quiet part of everyday life. Morning, evening, simple steps. No panic, no constant reinvention. This does not mean you should remain with a routine that clearly is not helping. It means changes should be thoughtful rather than emotional. Give a suitable product time to work, but pay attention to irritation. Seek professional advice when acne is severe, painful, persistent, suddenly worsening, or leaving scars. There is wisdom in knowing when home care is enough and when the skin needs medical support. A dermatologist can help identify causes that ordinary skincare cannot solve alone. Hormonal changes, medications, certain health conditions, and forms of acne may require treatment beyond cosmetic products. Asking for help is not failure. It is another form of caring for your skin intelligently. The deepest lesson of this final habit is that clear skin is not created through urgency. It is created through trust. Trust that gentle care can be powerful. Trust that one good routine repeated consistently can be more effective than a shelf full of products used randomly. Trust that healing does not need to be visible every morning to be happening. And trust that your skin is not something broken that must be attacked. It is something living that must be supported. So stop chasing every new bottle. Stop changing your routine after every small breakout. Stop believing that burning, peeling, and pain are necessary prices for beauty. Choose a few steps your skin can tolerate. Follow them patiently. Protect your face every morning. Cleanse it gently every night. Use treatment carefully. Observe instead of obsessing. Then give your skin the time it has been asking for. Because the final secret of Japanese skincare is not hidden inside an expensive ingredient. It is hidden inside consistency. The people who achieve calmer, clearer looking skin are not always the people who do the most. They are often the people who find what works, remove what causes irritation, and continue patiently long after everyone else has become distracted by the next trend. Your skin is not asking you to fight it harder. It is asking you to understand it better. Every pimple is not a reason to panic, and every dark spot is not proof that your skin has failed. Sometimes these changes are simply signs that your face needs less pressure, fewer experiments, and more patient care. The Japanese approach to skincare teaches us that beauty is not created through aggression. It grows through quiet discipline, washing without scrubbing, protecting the face from sunlight, keeping your hands away from healing spots, eating with balance, maintaining a clean environment, sleeping deeply, and following a simple routine long enough for the skin to respond. None of these habits promises overnight perfection, but practiced together, they create something far more valuable than a temporary glow, a healthier relationship with your skin. So stop standing in front of the mirror searching for every tiny flaw. Stop comparing your face with filtered images, perfect lighting, and edited photographs. Your skin is living, changing, protecting you, and repairing itself every day, even when progress feels invisible. Tonight, choose one small action. Change your pillowcase, clean your phone, put your hands down instead of squeezing that pimple, prepare your sunscreen for tomorrow morning, turn off the screen and give your body the sleep it deserves. Then repeat that action tomorrow. Real transformation rarely arrives through one dramatic decision. It arrives quietly through ordinary choices that become part of who you are. And remember, the goal is not to create skin that never has a blemish. The goal is to create skin that is respected, protected, and given the right conditions to heal. If your breakouts are painful, persistent, suddenly worsening, or leaving scars, speak with a qualified dermatologist instead of continuing to experiment alone. Proper support can save you months of frustration and prevent unnecessary damage. Be gentle with your face, be patient with your progress, and give your skin time, because sometimes the clearest glow begins the moment you stop attacking yourself and start caring for yourself consistently. In the comments, share the one Japanese skincare habit you will begin tonight.